Friends, today we are going to explain lesson number 6 and lesson number 7, and they are the last lessons in the first term for year 1. So, listen to me carefully. Today we are going to explain science. So, lesson number 6 is talking about what? Let's see. 5 senses. Of course, we know we have 5 senses. Sight, it means to see. Touch, to touch everything around us. Smell, smelling by nose. Taste, by tongue. Hearing, to hear the sounds. So, sight, hearing, smell, taste, and touch. Okay? After this, let's talk about the first sense, touch. So we need to know more about touching. This is the first sense we are going to talk about, touch. We can touch with our hands or our skin, but we are going to talk about our hands. Of course, we have parts of our hands. We have 5 fingers. The smallest one called little finger. This one, we can wear a ring, so it's called ring finger. The one in the middle is called middle finger, and this one for index finger, index. You can point to anything by your index finger. And the biggest finger is called thumb. Yes. So this part where you can you find the attachment between your hand or your arm and your hand, this is called wrist. W is silent, R is T. Okay, and this part is called knuckles. K is silent, N, A, knuckles. We have also nails. And if I just opened my hand, this is my palm. And this is my fist. Now, we will explain everything about each sense. This was the first sense, touching by hands and the parts of my hand. Teacher, I can touch many things around me, so we can feel many textures. The first one, I can touch the sofa or the blanket, it's so soft. I can touch the wall, it's so hard. I can touch the floor, it's so smooth. I can touch this wall, but it has like a rough surface. It's so rough. GH, it's like F. And this picture, it's so slippery, like the mud. This pillow is so fluffy. And this ball, it's so pumpy. Yes, it looks like smooth, but it's not smooth. It's pumpy, like the blocks. And this one, it's so lumpy. Lumpy, it means it's rough, a little bit rough. But the cactus, it's so prickly. It has spines. Look at this surface, it's jagged. Do you know the crystals? So it looks like the crystal, it's so jagged. And this one, it's a flexible or bendy. And this iron, when we can find in the window, this is stiff or rigid. So we can use our hands to touch everything around us. And now we studied that all the textures that they are not the same. We have many textures. Okay, so this is everything about touch. Number 2, we are going to talk about smell. Of course, we smell by our nose, and we have 2 nostrils. Right nostril and left nostril. But look at this animal. It doesn't have 2 nostrils. It has many tentacles. And if we draw them together, they will look like a star. That's why we will call it star-nosed mole. Nosed, it means it has a nose like a star. Mole, it looks like a rat. How many tentacles? 22 tentacles. Why? To sniff worms. It looks for the worms. So it will use the tentacles to sniff the worms. Okay? So we talked about touch, smell. Now we will talk about the third sense, taste. Of course, we can taste by our tongue. But how? We have something called taste buds. If you look in the mirror and you look to your tongue, you will find many dots called taste buds. So, these taste buds can taste all the food. So, the first part of your tongue can taste the sweet food. The second part, salty. The third part, sour. And the part at the end, bitter taste. So we can taste by our tongue because we have taste buds. Now we will talk about the last sense, which is hearing. Of course, we can hear by our eyes. We can hear what quiet and loud sound. Teacher, what about sight? We explained it in lesson 5. And we said we can use many tools to see, like binoculars, telescope, microscope. So please watch lesson 5 for sight.